the whispering tree. Nestled in the heart of a quiet meadow, where wildflowers swayed in the breeze and birds sang gentle tunes, stood an ancient tree known as the whispering tree. Its trunk was thick and twisted with age, its leaves shimmered like emeralds, and its branches stretched toward the sky as if trying to touch the clouds. But this was no ordinary tree. It was magical. It could speak. The whispering tree shared secrets of the past with those who would listen, telling stories of love, courage, and wisdom. But only a few had ever heard its whispers, for it spoke only to those who truly needed to hear. In a small village not far from the meadow lived a boy named Leo. Leo was shy and quiet, always feeling out of place in the bustling community. His parents worked hard, and while they loved him dearly, they often seemed distracted, leaving Leo to explore the world on his own. One sunny afternoon, as Leo wandered beyond the village, he stumbled into the meadow and laid eyes on the magnificent tree. Its shimmering leaves caught the sunlight, and he felt drawn to it. "Hello," Leo said softly, placing his hand on the bark. The tree shivered slightly under his touch, and then, to his astonishment, it whispered back. "Leo," the tree murmured, its voice like a gentle breeze, "you've come at last!" "Me?" Leo blinked in surprise. "How do you know my names?" "I know all who pass through this meadow," the tree said, "and I know you have questions." The tree began to tell Leo stories of his family, stretching back generations. It spoke of his great-grandfather, a brave farmer who had once rallied the village during a drought, and his great-grandmother who had created the recipes that became the heart of the town's harvest feasts. "Your family has always been a part of this community's strength," the tree whispered. "But now the village is divided. You must help bring them together." Leo frowned. It was true. Lately, the villagers had been arguing about how to fix the town square, about the upcoming festival, about nearly everything. "But how can I help?" Leo asked. "Listen to their stories as you've listened to mine," the tree said. "Sometimes people need to feel heard to remember they belong together." Inspired by the tree's wisdom, Leo returned to the village with a plan. He began talking to the neighbors he rarely spoke to, asking them about their lives, their dreams, and their worries. Slowly, he pieced together stories of the past and present, of old traditions that had been forgotten, and of small misunderstandings that had grown into big divides. Leo realized that the villagers needed a way to come together to celebrate not just their differences, but the rich history they all shared. With the tree's stories as his guide, Leo organized a community gathering in the meadow. He invited everyone to share food, music, and stories beneath the tree's sprawling branches. At first, the villagers were hesitant, but as they began to talk and laugh together, something magical happened. The whispering tree swayed in the breeze, its leaves shimmering as it joined in the celebration, softly murmuring its approval. As the sun set over the meadow, Leo stood beneath the tree, watching his neighbors laugh, dance, and share their stories. For the first time, he felt truly connected, not just to the people around him, but to the generations that had come before. "Thank you," he whispered to the tree. The whispering tree's leaves rustled gently, and its voice carried through the evening air. "You've done well, Leo. Remember, a strong community is built on shared stories, and it grows when we listen to one another." From that day on, the whispering tree became a cherished part of the village, a place where people would gather to remember the past and dream of the future. And as for Leo, he had found his place, not as a shy observer, but as a vital thread in the tapestry of his community.